I made her understand disability better than most ever will or ever do. And I didn't realize that till after I taught at an elementary school. Recently, I did a pretty big presentation about disability and support systems to a grade elementary school class. And after the presentation, I opened it up for questions about my life with cerebral palsy when it comes to daily living and having a support aid assist you for everyday tasks. And when I was opening up for questions, I was asking very basic questions like, what is your disability? What is your disability? Can you do what I do? Like all those types of basic questions. But boy, was I wrong. These children asked me things about my lifestyle, about disability representation, and about things like video games and Fortnite, as if I was one of them. The first question that one of them asked me was, does it hurt after I've been sitting all day? And my answer to that question was, well, it really depends on how you have been transferred into your mobility aid and how well you're sitting. And that person really came to understand. The next question, they wanted to know about higher education. Who knew a fifth grader was already thinking about higher education? The question was, did you go to college? What are you thinking about doing for college? And that opened up a whole nother conversation about the importance of accessibility on campuses and school property without me even having to bring it up. The next question was, can you travel overseas? And if you can, where have you been, or where do you want to go? They are thinking about accessibility on a broader level and how people like me can go on vacation with their family or friends. I had the opportunity to talk about the number one aviation issue that people with disabilities face today, such as the 400 wheelchairs that get damaged on American Airlines today. And no, I don't mean like the American Airlines brand. I mean like all types of airlines in the American aviation system. I didn't even know that fifth graders were that into travel, or that they may, last time they met on a plane, they may think about me and the barrier that airport put on disabled travelers. The next question was all about hobbies. The question was, what is your favorite hobby? This opened up a conversation about the adaptive video game tool that I use and how I play video games just like any other elementary school would. Now here's the difference. They weren't interested in the tool that I use to help me play Fortnite. So that means they were not only focusing on, they will not only focus on my daily limitations, but more so about how did I meet a victory royale? Do I have feedback? Do I have the most popular Fortnite in today's world? Well, I'm ashamed to say I do not know what half that is, nor do I want to try for those things, because I'm more focused on independent living. It amazes me that they wanted to treat me like one of their Fortnite peers, rather than how do you play video games? What does the button do? Can you hit the A button? Can you hit the F button? They simply did not care about that. They just wanted to add me on Fortnite and treat me like one of them. The next question was around my daily life and my pet. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, they asked Anna if he has any pets. And yeah, I do have pets. And that would have been a very banana answer. However, one individual asked me if my dog Henry was a service dog. Now obviously Henry is not, but maybe he will be one day. And that opened the conversation all about how there are actually a variety of different types of service dogs. My dog, in-home service dog, and public access service dogs. Who knew a fifth grader would learn all about the different types of service animals that are in the world today? And the last question they asked me was, can I walk independently, or do I play any athletic sport or do any athletic activity? This opened up a whole new door when it comes to teaching children the importance of physical activity, no matter what your limitations may be. I talked about the importance of health and fitness, how I work out at the gym, and even a variety of different mobility aids. Now you might be thinking, Anna, don't you do that anyway? Yeah, normally I would introduce myself as somebody who uses a walker or wheelchair to get around. However, this time it was different. Each question that a child asked about somebody's disability and somebody my child with a disability is often rooted in curiosity and kindness. So it is important that when we are interacting with people different than us, it is important that we make it known that we are happy to answer any questions, because the next generation of people that come after us do really want to make an effort into this world, and if we are able to do a 20-minute minor presentation about disability and let as many wonderful thoughts out and curiosity questions as I did today, we are in pretty good shape. So let this be your reminder that you can never stop asking questions. Curiosity is key, and man, I love young children and people who are mentally curious about disability.